It was hard. It was scary. I don't normally talk about this kind of stuff. I didn't know what was going on, and for your hearing to be, well, what I thought was fine, to suddenly be like my head's underwater all the time. Yeah, it knocked me a little bit. So I lost my hearing maybe 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and I got an infection in my right ear, and it happened to spread to my left. Was completely deaf for about a week, where my ears had just closed up, and then my hearing just never came back. The infection cleared up.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, my hearing just never came back to normal. So now it's almost like, if you think about like your head underwater and someone talking, so it's really muffled, or just some things I miss. But yeah, went to specialists to see if it would ever come back. They said no, I've got something called strial atrophy, so my hearing's only ever going to get worse now. But they also said that they think I was hard of hearing since birth, and that this has just knocked it that little bit too far, so now it's pretty much gone. Well, starting to go completely.
Did you say my name?
With the impact that it's had on football, I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. It's like suddenly I still talk to everyone because I'm a very vocal player. I can't always hear people, and so personally I think it could be quite frustrating for others, which then makes me be like, I just need to try harder and things like that. But like I say, where Chesham are such a big family, what happens on the pitch stays on the pitch. So it suits me.
Over there we're going to start with a 3v3 plus Lou, so Lou will be a magic player and there'll be a 3v3 going on. And then over here I'll take 6 players and we'll work technically, and then after about 10 minutes you'll swap over, and you might actually swap over 2 times.
Because she is very much a focal point, I will have conversations with Kate before sessions, for example, to let her know this is what we're going to be planning, this is the role you can. So I kind of give her enough information beforehand so she can prepare herself for the drill. And then whilst the drills are going on, if I need to pass information to her, I'll either call her directly to me or get that message passed to her from another player that can maybe pass it to her whilst the games are going on. But, so my way of adapting to Kate has been more to give her more information before the games, and after the games giving her really good feedback so that she's always prepared for the next drill or the next match.
Lisa is the manager of Chesham United. Straight away, as soon as I got my hearing aids, my first call was to Lisa. And I was like, you're not going to believe this. And actually her reaction was to laugh at me, and she was like, you're going to be fine. I'm going to get you in an England setup. And I was like, shut up, stop being stupid. And yeah, she did.
She called me and she was quite indignant and surprised, I think, that they'd said that she'd lost her hearing and she needed to wear a hearing aid. And the conversations between me and Kate don't go into too much depth. So she would tell me that, I would just laugh and say, oh well, you know, I've got a friend at the FA who runs the England Deaf Squad. Do you want me to see if I can get you a trial? And I think that conversation happened within a minute of her telling me.
So Lisa was determined to get me into an England setup. I laughed at her and said it's never going to happen. And then we kept having conversations about it. She found out who I needed to speak to. And then they put something online about trials. So I put my name down, went down there, had to have a audiology test. I had to get my ears measured, things like that. It was really weird. I've never had my ears measured before, but so had to go through all of that. Then had the trials, and yeah, ended up in Malaysia playing. The feeling of going out and representing your country, there's not much, I don't think there are any words that can do it justice. Even, you know, we also learnt the national anthem in sign, and to do, like, I felt very honoured to be able to say that I was able to represent my country. Yeah, I feel very honoured.
There's a reason she said set it back, because she could see the pressure that was on you, yeah? So take on the information. Last couple of minutes, go. Yes!
In this league you have people from all walks of life. As long as you can sort of play football and you've got the fitness and you work hard, anyone can play in this league. As long as you can, you know, cope with the pressure that it comes with, and you can deal with the quality of the players that play in this league, then it's so inclusive, anyone can play. This club is home. It's the place that you come to if you've lost your love for football. This is where you come to find it again. It is another family. Football's always been such an important part of my life. You know, people use it as a social, it's where people go to, like, the gym as their outlet, or they go down the pub. Football is my sanctuary. It's my place where I go to, and when I've got a ball at my feet, there's nothing else in the world that's going through my head. Yeah, I wouldn't cope without football, to be honest.